because I'll maybe just give it a try. We'll get the Discord going here, and we'll try to get some friends going. I'm going to get some tunes first playing to kind of set the stage a little bit. So this is some warp sounds that we got going on. Live action right now with all my aliens, apes, and zombies. I want to welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies on this Monster Monday. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna void it out and hop in to Decentraland a little bit here to set the stage a little bit. We got the digital acid right there in the screen with the I am DGen filter. What's going on? Why don't you talk about yourself for a little bit in the filter?
Yeah,
as I'm
definitely.
running through to see how this is all running up.
What's going on, guys? This is Digital Acid. I'm tuning in from I'm a DGen or Void, if you're not familiar with our collection. We're the first generative 10K PFP project to deliver metaverse-ready avatars, and we premiered it with Crypto Novo in July 2021. So this is a legendary day. And we've got some announcements today. We've got some Decentraland wearables. We got some PO apps. It's going off.
We got it. We're live in Decentraland, as you can see. We should be live in a couple other places here. Hold on a second. I'm going to get a pinned tweet on the top of this. We also have Masky. Masky, what do we got brewing on the show today? What do you got firing off for us?
Masky doesn't know his mic.
Masky mic drop. He might drop the mic. How about Crypto PJR? How are you doing this Monster Monday?
High energy and ready to hear about some of these monsters, NFTs, the Void. This is just looking sick, as J.R.R. Tolkien says. I'm just happy to be here and living life to the extreme, one universe at a time.
That's it. One galactical place at a time. I'm pinning right now where we can watch this live on Twitter. You can watch it live on YouTube. You can watch it live on multiple platforms, multiple areas. And we are talking about none other than the Voids and I'm a DGen. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna actually hop in the Discord right now, and it's all about. All right, we have Void streaming. I'm gonna click in right here. So let's see if we can go to video camera on, and let's see what happens.
That's so meta. We're in so many platforms and so many devices. It's almost like the metaverse.
And here we are. Bang, we got it up. We're in. We are now up in. Yes, we are. All right. We are in the Voids Discord right now. I'm going to share my screen, so I don't even know how many ways that would work. In Decentraland, in the Voids Discord. Oh man, look at all the people in here. Wow. We are filled to the max in here.
We are. People are starting to fill in nice.
I love it.
Welcome.
We're metaverse ready. Let's go.
I'm gonna pull up one screen. I see it right here. We got Dr. Doge right here. He is wearing a Crypto Novo head. He's standing at the doorstep of the Novoverse right there. These are different things that we can do within Decentraland. We are going to talk about the AR filters here in a minute, but I just want to make sure everything's up and running. We are have people listening here on Discord as well. We have people
And
on
also, Doge is in his VR headset right there in the corner. So he's in Decentraland on his desktop, but also has a VR headset in Neos VR.
Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
got that.
meta.
We're getting the play-by-play as speak right now. You can see it in the lower right hand. Yeah, waving to you, right back at you, my friend.
Yo,
Yo.
check this out. So you see, yeah, like you said, you see me up there. So like I've got it pretty much set up here. So what I'll do real quick is I'll just swap through so you can see a big view of kind of me here. Let me see here. This is pretty much a big view here. I'm inside of Neos VR. We got some of the homies right here. What's up, Galactic DNA? He's here.
What up, dog?
What up? We got Block Muse. He's loading in. And pretty much we switch back. I'll go over here. Back to, there we go. And now, so yeah, like I said, you can pretty much see, should be able to see. There we go. Yep.
We got
I should be back in here.
people degenning out within VR right there, and we have almost the same situation. Let me see here. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if I can.
Yo.
So to recap, we are
Jordan,
in
we're in
Discord.
Somnium.
We're in
Like,
Neos
We're
VR.
in so many
We're in
metaverses right
Somnium.
now.
Yeah.
We got Jedi too. If you see up there, like there's so much going on. This is amazing.
Right now, we're using AR, we're using VR, we're using Decentraland, we're using Neos VR, we're using Sonium Space, we're using Discord. We're all at the same time. That's
what is
the
this
real
all-
metaverse.
And what is this all attached to? It's attached to the same NFT, And when Voids first initially came out, and they were out and about, it was around the same weeks that Bored Ape were being released and minted. And we were looking for utility. We didn't know very much about Bored Apes at the time, and the utility of having something that was fully 3D rigged, something that was, used, that you can actually use, intrigued us, and that's why we, got the Voids. We voided in on what was it, July 2nd, 2021.
That's right.
And then on July 28th, 2021, we actually got in VR. And then now we're evolving, past that threshold. So we got Dr. Doge in there. We got Meow Meow. She's hanging out. She's actually sitting down right now. Hi. Yeah, you're live. You're live and direct. You're on the big screen.
Meow Meow has leg trackers too. She's got full body control, legs, hands, fingers.
Oh, Block Muse. Gang, gang.
Actually, I used to teach line dancing, so I could try that too.
Just a little Congo. Let's see. Is that Block Muse talking there? Who is? I'm trying to.
It is indeed.
All right, Block Muse. We got
this
you.
Is my this is a pizza portrait behind me, an NFT pizza portrait of my Void
jacket, bro.
Yo, that's sweet. So for the people not very familiar, well, don't worry, we're gonna get to the AR stuff here, but we got to get around to the fans in the Discourse. That's what it's about, showing off the different capacities that you can do, within this NFT project. So with the Void, you have 3D, you have fully rigged models that you can bring into Somnium Space. You can bring in, through video in DCL, and that's what we're seeing, a lot of progression that we're seeing with almost the self-advertising of the Voids is the community members able to push their own masterpieces through. So the design and the creation.
Novo, I'll give you the full rundown of all the places that you can use your Void 3D models. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You can use them in Neos VR, VR Chat, Sonium Space, NFT 2040, which is a first-person shooter, Avatxrs AR, Substrata, Webaverse, VRM Posing Mobile, Tebasaki, Chibi Labs Friends Game, VC Face for PC, Hallway Tile for Mac, Face Motion 3D for iPhone, Virtue for iPhone, Adobe Aero AR, a Snapchat Lens Studio, Instagram and Facebook Spark AR, Blender, Cinema 4D, Maya, Octane, ZBrush, Unity, Unreal Engine, Adobe Mixamo, Grand Theft Auto, Jadu AR, Havens Games. Who else is integrated like this? I'll wait.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, you even take
Unbelievable.
that, man. Unreal. Catch your
And we're
breath.
just getting started. We're just getting started. Avatar season is upon us.
We have eight right now. You're playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You're sporting a Void filter. It looks like right there. Oh, now you're popping up. Yes, there you are. Eyes blinking. So this is what I love to see within community discords that you hop into is this interaction. We're gonna go over to Jedi. Jedi, what are we building here? Jedi Metatron. I'm sorry, we're sharing your screen. This is all live. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We are all live on this. So just so you know, we are in the Void streaming Discord. So if you don't want to be in here live, I'm sorry, we are streaming this live to give everyone a heads up of what we're doing.
Yep.
All right, a little bit about the collaboration here. First, before that, Maskey, you there, Maskey?
I'm here. I was having some issues before, but I think I've gotten through them. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, man.
You're sounding loud and proud, my friend. I believe is there some POAPs going on this evening here?
We do. I whipped up some POAPs for this special event, and I'm gonna be dropping the secret codes intermittently. I'm a DJ in Discord.
Whoa.
So if you're in the
there should be
Discord,
one or two in there already.
Right.
Damn, man.
Wait a second. Wait 1 second. Maskey, that's awesome. If you guys can hear that, Maskey dropping codes to POAPs within Discord, within the Imaverse Discord. I'm a DJ. You can go in there. Where are you dropping them? Is it in the general section? Where are they popping out here?
General. I'm putting them in the general.
I'm in the general. Actually, there it is. POAP right there. You have them. Oh, I got some thumbs up. There's another POAP right there.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to try to claim this bad boy right now if I can.
Well, round in the central land you are.
Yes, we are in Decentraland as well. Look at the art on that. I don't even know if I'm going to make it in there quick enough, Maskey. I'm trying to claim
Hey,
it.
yo, hold on. I'm trying to do this from VR and like y'all are just this is like hold on. This is wild.
Already been claimed.
So let me show y'all.
Don't worry, Maskey will periodically put it in there. If you claim, wait, hold on a second. Did you say you are in?
I'm in VR doing this right now. I'm about to claim here. I'll enlarge my screen so y'all can see me doing this in VR.
Mance is claiming POAPs from VR. Let's go.
Wow.
Very cool. Very
I'm
cool.
on the big.
All right.
Can everyone see this? All right, everyone can see this. This is playing live in Decentraland as well.
What?
You're gonna next time. Maskey, you know what? Why don't we? How can we get him one? You're gonna have a hard time getting that because for the single fact that it's 1 in 1 out because we don't want to have farmers farm these bad boys.
I got
I'll
one.
save one. I'll set one aside for you. Oh, there you go.
Let's go.
I'm over there so I can show my female void.
Congratulations, Mr. Monday and the Novoverse. I'm a DJ X Avatxrs. AR filters.
Damn,
POAP
got
was
it, you
added
got
to your
it.
collection from VR.
From
All right.
VR.
Nice.
Mark the date. Mark the time. Could this be the first POAP claimed in VR? I'm not sure.
I think so, but you know what,
I
though?
think
It
it
goes to
is-
speak how advanced we are.
Yes. Thank you on that. I didn't even touch filters yet.
No, I'll have y'all know real quick. I hope somebody was able to record this because I'm gonna have to restart OBS and possibly just listen real quick because OBS is not recording. It's streaming out, but I can't record nothing. I kept trying to record, but it said encoders overloaded.
Hey,
So yeah,
when
I'm
you
able to stream stuff.
do a favor, when you pop out, DM me. I'll send you a restream
Uh-huh.
link. DM me when you pop out,
Okay.
and I'll send you
Yep.
I'll send you a restream link, and you can restream it, and it will record onto your Twitter handle.
Let's go. Let me do that real quick.
Let's
then.
go.
DM me.
Look, there's enough of y'all in here doing some virtual crazy stuff. Let's go.
Well, Meow
Let's
Meow.
see.
Meow
Galactic's
Meow
in
and I
here.
were
Jordy's
talking.
in here. Hold on. Yep.
Meow Meow and I were talking
It should still
yesterday.
keep me in here, so I'm just gonna reset it. So yeah, y'all should exit out. But yeah, it should be good. I'll be right back.
Hey, I'm not fast enough for these.
Meow Meow and I were talking yesterday, and we were talking about how you can almost do POAPs as like ink on your DJ. If you look really close at my face, I got inked up. Well, you can almost do that to the bones of the rigging, and then do like you can do POAPs that are actually like tattoos. Maybe not POAPs. You can call them something different. One thing I want to say in Decentraland here. Let me see. All right, in Decentraland here, I have something called a neat. It's very similar to a POAP, and it's actually floating above the stage here where we're recording live. And this is just another type of NFT that you can claim. The best way to do it is you want to click V, so then you're in like first person mode. Like right now, I'm not in first person mode where I can kind of see myself. You click the V button, so you're in first person mode, and then you go to this triangle that's flying underneath the UFO here, and you click on it, and you can claim an NFT. Or so it goes. All right. So then you hop in Novoverse. That link is in my bio within my Twitter handle. And you can come over and claim a neat. It's a neat. It's created by Lastrom from Last Slice Collective. And it's very similar to POAP, where it's a side chain where the NFT, you can, claim an NFT here. We were going to talk a little bit about why we're here and talking about in Discord, because if you're in the I'm a DGen Discord right now, which I'll click over to, and on the left-hand side, if you notice underneath where we're at, and you scroll down a little bit, there is a link. Where is it at here? I think I scrolled past it. AR filter request as members only. All right, on the left here, AR filter request. You can go in there and click on that, and that will create a ticket. And in that ticket can create these AR filters that you're seeing in front of you. These AR filters can be made to suit for your particular your Void or other NFTs. And we have worked together with the I'm a DGen community to get these things out to you as quick as we can. So creating a filter and going to the ticketing system here is the best way to keep it organized, so we can hand deliver them, because it is a little bit of white glove service where these things get dropped off to you in Snapchat. So you need a Snapchat camera, a Snapchat lens filter, and everyone has those on their computers. So this could be in Zoom meetings, in Google meetings. It could be stream live as you're seeing. It could be brought in OBS. It could be multiple layers on it. So creating tickets is the fastest way that you guys can get yourself one of these Avatxrs. We do also have the website as well. That is in the Crypto Novo, right on the top there, in the bio on the top. So you can click on that and pull up what it's all about. So if you have any questions about it, if you have any thoughts on it, you can link in live right there.
Now,
we are live in the I'm a DGen's Discord. Go ahead for it. Talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So some people want to know how these are different and what would be the main reasons for wanting these. I mean, so of course you can get them for any PFP. That means that these guys can custom make it for your 2D PFPs. Also, if you have a Win Lambo, that means you can get an AR filter for your Win Lambo. If you have a I'm a DGen Void, you can go ahead and do these custom triggers like the way I have these lasers set up. You can notice that my skin turns green as well. This is my real body. But also we have Crypto Novo, where he has a trigger where he can switch to his virtual body in a virtual background. Also, I have teeth so you could have grills. My eyes are spinning, as you can see that I have spirals in them. So really what this is about is like custom, bespoke, AR filters that you can take with you on the go. So that means you can put it on your phone, whether you have Android or iOS. If you have a PC or a Mac, it's compatible. Doesn't matter where you want to use it, OBS, live streaming, Zoom. It'll work universally across there, and you can customize like what your filter does. So let's say you have like a crown, you could say, hey, I want the crown to spin around my head. Or you want, like, you have the VR headset on the character and you want the lights to turn on the headset. So really this is like taking your grails, and when you want to make a digital identity out of it that works across all devices, that's what this is about. Same with the Win Lambos. The 3D files are not out yet, but these guys can custom create every trait that you have. So if you've got a super dope Win Lambo and you want to start flexing it ahead of time, you can just pop in that concierge service. We got it built into the Discord. That's discord.gg/Imaverse, IMMAVERSE. And so, yeah. And then on top of that, Crypto Novo has hella history with the brand. So, that helps too. And if you want to check out their website and the stuff they've done for CryptoPunks or the stuff they've done for apes, that's Avatxrs.XYZ. So yeah, these are some sick filters, and as you can see, boom, I got my lasers going, click on demand. But if you have other ideas for custom stuff, you can go ahead and throw that in your request. You see I got the teeth. If you want some diamond grills or gold teeth, whatever you can dream up, these guys can make it.
If you look right now, that QR code on my chest right there, that goes right to the website. And you got Thug Life glasses going on. You got the QR code. You got it all. You got it all. If you need it, you can do it. We can get it. You got some touch button, and then bam, you can get right back into reality or wherever you need to do, so you can get business done where you need to get done. Again, we're in Discord. We're also in Decentraland right now. You guys, join the party. Come in there. Have some fun. There's neats available. There's POAPs available. The POAPs are getting dropped. I want to bring another alien into all this mix. Digital mask on Crypto PJR. You're on these Monster Mondays. Sorry, I've been hogging the mic. Usually you're talking, but the innovation that we've seen in the technology advances. What are your thoughts on all this?
It's just simply amazing how far the human species has come in such a short amount of time. These voids are an amazing next step in the evolution, and I'm just happy to be a part of it and to be here to watch this all happen. Credit to you, credit to the voids, credit to everyone who's here watching and understanding, trying to understand that this is the next thing, and this is it. We got to learn it, we got to know it, and this is the future.
And this is your void right here, number 7523, where you went galactically to get this one, and looking the mint date there and how many people have viewed it. You're an OG. You've been in this space for a while, and I guess time and space is all relative, but you are a degen. You are a void, and it's cool seeing the advancements that look at that. We got a Win Lambo there too. I know there's going to be some things coming out, some Lambos, but that's for another day.
I like that. I like that lavender. That's a nice color. That's
Thank you.
Cool
I think
one.
lavender universally is relaxing.
I agree.
Keep on checking the Discord. A matter of fact, the Discord, I believe, is full. I'm having friends saying they can't get in the DGen Discord to join the conversation with us. As let me see if I'm going to get back up here. I think we're at full capacity here. Yeah, we're at 25 at 20. Digital Acid, I don't know if you can open this up to more people. We're at 25 at 20, 25 at 25 right here. Ooh, who's this? Oh, Meow Meow Georgie. Love the look right here. Hi, how's it going?
The club is packed. We're at capacity.
This is what we can do, and we can maybe continue this on Monster Days. We have all these VR, AR, VRs in here. JRR token. All right, we have another filter. There we have a Clone X filter up in the hizzy.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
JR token, saw you running around in Decentraland. Thank you for being a huge supporter of the Novoverse. AR filter there as well. As you can see, just like your clone, there it is, another range of these Avatar extra filters.
I'm OG Void. I minted number 40 and 41.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
I've been super early.
And I think what does that mean? I think like what Holiday minted probably someone probably minted the first 40, so you're like the first one to dive on in there.
I was super quick on the trigger there.
JR token, that's at JRR token right there. It's got some awesome metaverse galleries if you need to run around and look in there. Bringing by the way, there is a POAP that's being dropped and distributed in the Imaverse DGen Discord there. JR token, for the NEAT, I was having a hard time claiming it. Is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there a button I'm pushing wrong on the NEAT in the Novoverse here? See it up there. It's floating around. Oh, I got JRS1 there. And that NEAT, I have to go into first person, I know, and then I go to the NEAT. I thought I just clicked on it. Is that correct?
Yeah, you should get very close to it, put your nose right up to it, and then click.
There it is. I was just a little too far away. It says click for NEAT, and you click on that, and it pulls it up, and then it's going to make sure you're a Homo sapien here, or a void in the sense. So it gives you 4 keys.
Yeah, humans not needed in this party.
I'm going to type in, hold on a second. Where's my cursor button at? Oh, I'm still in.
Now, Novo, I want you to also demo that virtual body, that one-click virtual body that you got over there. Show them what that trigger's like.
I will. I'm going to claim this right here, this Homo sapien detected. I'm a void detecting for the NEAT. So I have my NEAT claim. I'm going to wait a couple minutes for that to get into my into my OpenSea account there, and it might be under hiddens because it's the side chain, but make sure you're hitting up the Novoverse. And then in there as well, we'll pull up the AR filter here. The detail in the AR filter, I had to change my original OG one had, I believe, cannabis leaf. I'm not sure. I don't know, cannabis leaf or a palm tree. I don't know the difference in those things. I'm not too keen on that. But I got it with Crypto Novo little tag right there, and then there's buttons that you can push on the filters, and hopefully I don't dox myself by pushing the wrong button. I can push one button, and bam, I can go into more tattoo mode, and maybe this is something I can bring into, and I can have that VR tagging done, so I can get my QR code in VR, which might be a step for my friends out there. Other buttons I can push is, I believe one of these buttons over here takes off my sunglasses by chance. Whoa, there we go. So so now this is what my eyes would look like right now. So you can see there's a little glare reflection on the eyes. You might be running a tad slow. Keep in mind, I am in Discord with 30 plus people. I'm in Decentraland live. I'm streaming live on YouTube. I'm streaming live on Twitch. I'm streaming live on my Twitter handle, and Parachute NFT is streaming live. These are different buttons you can click and do at the nose and get the different outings that I want. And I like the shades, so I'm going to stay cool with my shades on there. Keep looking for those POAPs. Masky, send me one of those POAPs, please, if you don't mind. I don't have time to check in on that, but make sure our aliens, apes, and zombies are getting those POAPs out there in in the world
You know what?
of I'm a
I'll DM one over to you, and I also dropped about 10 links in your Discord.
Oh, beautiful digital app and go. I love it. Another
Let's
day with
go.
Jay. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks. Okay. There is a cost behind these. The costs pretty much go directly to the people making them because they are like they're one of ones. I mean, they're made to suit your NFT, and that's what we want to do is make a voice for yourself. So when Digital Asset gets out there and he's sporting it and he's launching those laser eyes, that that it's his voice behind his image, and people know that.
Hell yeah, it's super important. I mean, especially when you're trying to build a brand, voids come with full commercial IP rights. So if you want to do, like, for example, a brand deal with someone, you can think about wearing a shirt with your logo on it, or maybe I want to ask for that logo to be branded on my beanie here. But this is the exact, this is all the traits of my void, but like they've added this custom green skin that I have here. Wanted to add the teeth, the spiral eyes. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out our collection, it's 10,000 fully rigged 3D avatars that you can bring into any metaverse, AR, VR, video games, and that's imadegen.com, IMMADEGEN.com. And I mean, these things just look crazy in any kind of a digital space. And so when you're using it as your identity, perhaps you want to be a YouTube streamer or Twitch streamer, a podcaster, maybe you want to maybe you prefer not to dox, maybe you're just shy, whatever the case is, these things, like, you can grab it on the go, record stuff while you're walking around, and then when you get home, sit in front of a webcam and then live stream or do podcasts or whatever like this. So building your brand around your token is super dope, and it's really making use of those commercial IP rights, and if you can make your void into a celebrity, then that raises the value of your token, right?
Speaking of celebrities, Beskar with the mutant ape right there. Showing the versatility. We're giving him a
Smoking.
live right now. Mic check. I forgot I was actually on Twitter Spaces. If you're on Twitter Spaces right now, you can hop in the DGen Discord. It was we were at max capacity. We opened it up to more people. I love hearing that. That's what we want to hear about the community. Beskar, do you want to maybe break down for maybe people joining the room like yourself, like the collaboration that we all are part of, and almost where it started, because it started in New York, and it started off with Digital Acid with Boots Town, almost like, hey, you guys are making that cool AR VR stuff. You guys, are all about it because you guys minted. And all right, take it away, Beskar. Enough of me
Oh
talking.
man, do we ever? I mean, I feel like the Novoverse and the Void community just have these like two magnets that attract to each other. Just somehow we figure out ways to come together, come bring our communities together. Hey, it's happening right now, and that was just so. I guess it wasn't random, but it felt so random, right? When we're meeting in real life and we're hanging out and but Digital Asset, I felt like we swapped stories for like half an hour, and they're like, "Oh wait, you're this guy. Oh, you're that guy."
Well,
And,
we were at the spotty Wi-Fi party at NFT NYC, and I had my I'm a DGen Void shirt on, and then of course, like, Crypto Novo had his full Novo Crypto Punk outfit on. And yeah, it was super dope just meeting people from Web3 like face to face. And we started talking about AR and geeking out about traits and minting. And it was just like, hey, you guys are doing the sick AR custom stuff. We're doing like all this, VR metaverse stuff. Like, it makes absolute sense, and we're just so aligned on principles that it just made sense. So we just started talking about what does this look like and how can we come together. And then, like, this historic day, I mean, think about when NFT NYC was, and think about what today's date is, and it finally came together. And I think this is history. I mean, we got people claiming POAPs from VR.
It's no shocker. It's no surprise. It's destined to be, and honestly, I can't get over that Void base layer template that you're showing off there. I mean, we've made
so sick.
in the 100+ filters, and man, this one just like checks all the boxes.
It hits.
It's so good.
Love it, dude. Every time that I'm like, anyone sees this filter, they're like, holy shit, like, how can I get one? And so, yeah, so if you guys want something like this, super custom, exactly the way you want it, all those triggers that you saw, these guys are the best in the game for it. They do it for the best projects, in my opinion. And so, yeah, you could use it everywhere, VR live stream, and you don't need to know any tech knowledge. You just turn on your webcam and it just works. So, if you're building your virtual brand, you're going to need it. Check out their website, Avatar, Avatxrs.XYZ, or jump into the Void chat, discord.gg/ IMMAVERSE. And we've got a concierge service there. You just do request AR filter, and then you kind of start to describe what you want, and these guys make dreams come true. I mean, I literally said, dude, I would love if the spiral eyes could spin. I would love if I could trigger the lasers on and off. I would love if I could have big crispy white teeth, and it's all here exactly the way I asked for it. And then they added the green skin, like turning my skin green. That was just on their own idea. Sick.
When I saw that, oh man, I got chills from that. I got chills from seeing that, and I'm getting chills right now for seeing everybody in the Void Discord coming out to hang out with us tonight, and to talk Void, talk filters, and man, the Void community, of which we're very much proud to be a part of, is just going to go down in history as innovators. I mean, it's chiseled in stone now. Like, there is no going back revisionist history. Everything that's been done from effectively mint, and then getting open metaverse avatars out there to everybody before anyone even knew that would be a thing that they would want, and then from there, and then having that community just, hey, say, okay, now we're gonna teach you why you actually would want something like that. And to see that all come through and really just like grow. And
dude, check this out. Facebook
Amazing.
announced that they would turn into Meta, right? I believe October. End of October is when they said it, and we minted and shipped avatars for Metaverse Ready in July. So and there's still projects trying to catch up to where we're at. So think about what we're working on now. You got to stick with innovators and builders, man.
And look, not everybody has to jump way ahead into the future, right? Like, there's people who just want to be here and have fun in NFTs right now, today, right? And we've known that it's boring to look at people's faces. I look at people's faces all day long. I don't need to look at everyone's face again at night. Let's hang out like how we are in the metaverse. And boy, there's a couple times we've had this Novo, you've been there, Crypto PJR Maskey, where you get a whole bunch of people with these filters on in one big voice chat. There's really nothing. There's nothing like that. It's so much fun.
Hey Novo, I can we show some of the stuff that I sent over, some media, some different clips of what you can do with the voids. I mean, people have created full-on bands with their voids. We're also in right now, the hottest metaverse on the charts is Webaverse. We have full gameplay in there. Grand Theft Auto. It's crazy. I mean, like I said, I don't know, dozens of platforms you can use these things on with a consistent identity.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm actually screenshotting something in DCL right now. Perfect. Oh, sorry.
Gotta get that exact right angle and motion all at the same time.
Real quick, if you guys, I have it on the big screen on the left-hand side, and anyone that's in the Discord right now, if you scroll down, and that's a healthy Void live streaming going on right now. If you scroll down, there's a Amaverse, there's the general, in the general, Maskey's dropping POAPs, and then underneath that is members only. There's the AR filter request, and you can get that AR filter for multiple things. Oh, as my filter goes out right on cue, right? For multiple things. So you can. Let's see.
You're running too much metaverse.
Double cameras. Yeah, there's so many lenses
So
going
much
on.
metaverse going on that
Meta overload.
I got to go to this page and do that one, and then go over here. But Snap camera works fine. It's tracking. It's moving.
You're in like 20 dimensions in different realities across like multiple devices.
And it may look that way to you, but to us, it just looks like your metaverse frozen. So, but you know, while you're like pulling that up, Digital Asset, you're talking about the voids in their place in history, and they're not only are you guys you're first in the web, you're always going to be first into everything anything that opens up, because you guys are ready, and your community's ready, and actually wants to be. There's actual value being out there for you guys. I mean, hey, to show that something like a Webiverse could mint, and then you've got voids in there on, what was that, like day 1, day 2?
Yeah, we're already we were in a pre-launch. We were in their pre-launch. But most projects, they reach out to us because there's no avatars ready. So we're going to scale so fast, because not only do the commercial rights allow holders to approach the platforms directly themselves, they can upload the files themselves, but also they can reach out to us to bring over the entire 10,000. So regardless, the invasion will be across every platform that exists. And that's our mission, is to be everywhere, but there's still only 10,000. And people will use them for different use cases. We see esports players who are playing video games on Twitch as their character. We see people 3D printing them maybe into action figures. We see people bringing them into video games. Actually, Jadu, CEO, just bought some today for his guest mode. That means those are permanent HODLs that are never going to go on market, because they're for anyone who joins the app and doesn't own in NFT. So, we're going to see a lot of metaverse platforms who also, Haven's Games, they bought it and integrated it within an hour into their game. I mean, so I think being everywhere, we're going to, at the very least, we're going to be visible on every single platform. And so I think that's part of the dream, is to be able to use one identity across all the games, all the VR, AR, doesn't matter where it is, Android, iOS, we don't care. We'll be everywhere.
That's
everywhere
amazing.
you want. I added another layer
You know,
to it.
there you go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Nova.
I'm just saying I added a layer to it where I'm actually restreaming another layer where I'm
Yes.
Give it to me.
Inception. Give us all the layers.
I'm sharing my screen in Decentraland, possibly. I'm not sure.
You're just in a loop now.
Yes.
You're gonna blink out the universe from going to.
Five.
You're gonna wake up in a VR headset.
If anybody wants to come.
Looking at here. Black Muse, was he talking? Or
Yeah, it's Gary.
It's Gary. What's up, Gary? Where are you at?
Insomnium. Right now I'm up by the racetrack, but I can head wherever.
You wanna share your screen? We can check you out in Somnium space.
You see what's going on? So voids are currently in Sonium space at the same time in augmented reality, at the same time in Decentraland, at the same time people are using AR and VR, at the same time in Neo's VR.
in Web 2 as well. It's hopping in right now. Keep in mind, if you are in the in this Discord right now, I am recording live. It is recording, and everyone knows. If you don't like it, please let me know. I can drop the stream if you want me to, but we're just here to have fun. But anything you can say will be recorded in this court of Metaverse.
Well, and you talk about all the places we're streaming, but really, look, it's not going to be about where we are. It's about who we are and how we get together, right? And if Novo is getting people together, right, at this level, and we're partnering with the Voids, like that's going to be what people are looking for when this scales out to millions and millions of people is like, hey, where can I go and have a good time, fit in with my community, hang out? And this is going to be the place. You can tell. You can already tell.
We love to create. We love to do stuff with our voids, and I think we love to teach other communities as well how to use their, 3D, tools and stuff like that if they have avatars themselves. So I think we're like a community of builders going strong. 13 months, which is a lot of projects are, dead and gone at this point. And so we just dropped. Let's see, 2 months ago, we dropped 3 formats times 10,000 avatars. It's 30,000. Then just a few days ago, we dropped a webcam mode that you can enable with a click of a button. We integrated into like 3 or 4 platforms this week. We're not stopping. So yeah, it's definitely a fun place to be. Some people have no 3D skills, and then they end up becoming 3D artists or end up being AR specialists or VR specialists. Like, we love to experiment, create. There's no stupid questions. Like, people start from zero, and then before you know it, they're using this kind of technology. And we want to make it as easy as possible, as fun as possible, and like really explore the depths of the universe and the webiverse, the metaverse, all the verses, the Novoverse.
That's what it is. We gotta it's the interoperability of what your NFT can create for you. The digital asset, do you want me to pull up the video or just go right down the list, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, just go ahead and play some stuff that, whatever looks good to you. I just want to give people an idea of what they can do with this. A lot of people wonder, like, what do we do with a 3D file? I think that's the Webiverse, right? Yeah. This is the #1 metaverse right now on the charts. In the Doodles universe. In the artifact pods, the CloneX pods.
Got JR tokens interest. Where'd you get that beautiful void from?
I bought it off of Crypto Novo, and now he's famous.
Look at that beautiful being.
Dude, that's celebrity right there.
For those of you listening, Spaces, there's a link above that gets you to the Discord where you can hop in and interact with us. Creature 13, heads up, thanks for all the love.
You could see Void over there on the left in their logo.
Yeah. I think my PC is about to blow up.
Ooh, mine's getting hot over here. That's for sure. Playing these videos.
Avatar Summer, it's heating up, baby.
Do we have any questions from anyone in Discord? I have a couple people that are asking to speak also on Spaces or Maskey or CryptAR. Anyone have any thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas?
Not just to be here. Void was my first NFT, actually.
Oh, you broke that was your first one, huh? That was your rookie card of all your needs is the Void, huh?
Everybody remembers their first.
That's correct.
I was
what?
Yes.
And it was with an alien.
Nothing wrong with
I'll never
that.
forget it. I thought
Again,
you'd feel that way, Crypto PJR.
Well, you know, when your back's against the wall, you do a lot of crazy things.
Maskey's dropping POAPs in there. He did the art for that as well with a DGen that kind of looks a little homegrown here. This is there's the DGen at OpenSea.
That's an amazing POAP. Really great job there, Maskey. Appreciate it. That's some great talent there. I love the design. I love everything about that. That in itself should be an NFT, to be honest with you.
Appreciate it.
Well,
I
it
had a good
technically
time
is.
making it. Really appreciate that.
Where did you get your idea from for the design?
You know what? I kind of based it on some old propaganda, and obviously I did not design that void, so that kind of, you know, I mean, it would have worked in a lot of ways, but I like the colors went together, and this is kind of a revolution, and that's sort of what's going on in some of those old propaganda posters.
Absolutely.
Here's the art of it right here. That's the POAP that you can find behind it. The void that you see in the picture is an honorary one that that was gifted to Crypto Novo when the voids, you know, got through the VR process. It was just super cool. And
looks rare.
It is a one of one. Unfortunately, I have too many things going on to even link into my OpenSea account right. Even show it off if I even had the opportunity.
Custom made by the man himself, Holiday, the founder of Void, to look and resemble his CryptoPunk. Legends recognize legends. That's how it goes.
It was, man, maybe one of the biggest shocks for us, because, you know, to that point, and Novo had some awesome derivatives made. Because I remember, like, back when we were first started streaming, we were doing NFT stories, and then we're doing the Crypto Novo show, and the derivatives, like, right away locked on. I mean, you saw that from, you know, everything from the Save Art Space pieces with Justin Aversano, and then you know, some of the first derivatives that came out, but Holiday coming through with the 3D derivative is that's an all-time derivative moment. And not to mention just anytime you're gonna go pull in new traits, he modeled his own traits out. You know, like for something like this, that it was high praise, high honor from an amazing creator, I gotta say, and just an awesome creator, one of our favorite creators ever. And you know, to see what and I even remember, like, Nova, you remember being on Discord with Holiday and just brainstorming tattoo designs for this derivative of Nova. We're like, what do we even put on there? And then it was the idea for the QR code that could drive to something. I mean, that wasn't, yes, that works in the NFT, in the token here, and in the art that the token points to, but the fact that now you're going to have that QR code on your chest when we're in virtual worlds running around in 3D, now all of a sudden that QR code, hey, you're an innovator then in that space, having, hey, a direct connection to the outside world, effectively. It's awesome, man. It's just awesome. And now the fact that we virtualized it and turned it into an amazing AR filter here, an avatar filter.
How did you guys find Void or Amadegen?
Well, we both were part of a collection, and it's still around today, called the Royal Society of Players. And in the Royal Society of Players is one of my first alpha groups that I was in. And or I should say that I followed pretty closely. And the Royal Society of Players would have the weekly mint report. So this was back. I think the first time I caught view of voids was sometime around. I had to be like May or June, whenever they first started promoting it, because they had it as a mint to watch in the Royal Society of Players, and then some of the, just they only had a couple details, and which was like real metaverse avatars with purchase. And at the time, and we were minting quite a bit. Like we were minting. I mean, because there was no allow lists, no white lists, no anything. It was just the
JPEG
wildest,
summer.
the wildest of the Wild West. And if you knew about it, you got to mint it. And we knew about voids, and so just the fact that we were already streaming our shows with Novo and the filters, because we at that point, we had made filters for Novo, we had made filters for G Money, for Justin, for a bunch of the OG CryptoPunks, and we had been then starting to work in with the Bored Apes as well. But we just knew, and not to mention, our call sign was always aliens, apes, and zombies, and aliens comes first. So it's a special place, and we wanted to be in an everyone was kind of like finding their home, and what communities they were home at home in, and the voids looked like a home we could spend some time in, just for the whole alien aspect and the storytelling. And then got to know Fluffy Bob, and we got to know Holiday back in the day, and the reveal of the storyline, and then sort of the opening of the Somnium space. We were just we were hooked, and always a part of it. And you know what? Ja Rule never showed up.
I think he still owns one, though. I'm not sure.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
So yeah, he made a couple honorary ones. This one, and it was just like made and just like dropped, and he didn't have to do that, but it was just like we were just talking about ideas, ways to advance the space. So a lot of people might not even know that there's 4 honorary ones that were established probably right around Mint Day, and Moxley, Justin Aversano, and Space Cowboy, who probably all equally probably helped promote it and get in the beginning phases of the NFT space a year ago, which is probably like 7 years ago. So just like community members in there.
It's like dog years in NFT space. 1 year ago,
sure.
to be still here, it's awesome. All the OGs.
We're coming up at an hour. We have a fully packed. Whoa, this is loaded. A fully packed Discord here. We have multiple people streaming. I mean, we have also in Decentraland as well. You can hop over to Decentraland spot number 23.
We got Mayor Matic over there. He's this void too.
Yeah.
Hey, we should have Mayor Matic jump into the restream.
Yo, and actually another thing that's really dope is like some of the derivatives are so legendary. Mayor, if you're listening, would love to hear your perspective on the poker scene, because he's been actually sniping all the characters in the poker scene. And so it's interesting how the art all of a sudden adds this historical value to the basically the movie stars that are in those scenes. What's up, Mayor?
Meow. Can you maybe pull up
What's up, man?
Meow. Maybe pull up that. You have that picture in one of your backgrounds. Maybe pull that picture up. But Mayor, I don't want to speak in front of you. From This is the Thug Life Glasses. Thank you for coming on. How have you been?
Very good, man. It's a great honor to get to chat with you finally. I can say you were the one that introduced me to Void. And yeah, man, I was on the sidelines back in 2021, and I used to just watch you when I'd be going to bed at night. I'd watch you. You used to trade the CryptoPunks, and I just watched you sit there and look at the punk floor and see what was moving, and I just sit there and watch. And then I remember when Void dropped, it was just shortly after Mint, and I remember when you mentioned that they had the 3D models, I was like, oh man, like I was invested into Decentraland land for like before the platform launch, so I was like metaverse. I was all into metaverse, so that's when I started collecting them.
Man, doesn't that feel like forever ago? And
it does.
I want to thank
You know what's funny? I used to watch Crypto Novo dig through all the traits on OpenSea, just have like the OpenSea open and just like dig through all the traits. And now I watch Mayor do that as his Void, digging through all the traits in our stream. And I'm just like listening to, geeking out all this trait, that trait, the floor on this. And so it's so funny how now y'all two are like meeting within the meta around Voids.
Well, and I want to thank you for just being a follower, a fan, etc. Because like I learned from you, and I follow the things that you're doing to kind of keep up to date on aspects that you've done. Very similar to Dr. Doge, who's continued the path in VR. Like Beskar, like he picked up that VR and he hadn't put it down since a year ago. Like that's what he is, and he feels honored to like have DMs with me, but I'm like, yo, you're the one holding it down in VR, and you're probably going to be the one teaching us all the tricks of the trade that we missed in the past year,
And he minted that gas mask.
Woo!
Yeah.
And you minted that that red Void that you got on right there. So Mayor,
with the Thriller jacket.
Tell us about the poker scene, man. Why does that matter?
The poker scene, when I first got into Void, if anybody here is listening and they don't know about the poker scene, if you go to my Twitter profile, it's the banner right now. But Holiday made it, and it was like the first derivative, it was like the first like piece of art that I seen with the Voids, and I was very drawn to the gold one, the gold naked with the halo. And I never thought I would own it. I used to just geek out, and then I had been doing NFTs for like a year, and every time I had profits, I would just buy some Grails and Void, and I ended up working a deal out with the guy that had the gold one, and then after I had that, I started putting up offers on some of the other ones, and then like the Weth offers woke them up, and then they started listing them one by one. And so then I kind of upped my Weth offers, and I had one guy bite, and then the other piece I got, it's the cyberpunk skin with the knife, was actually another Void artist, Public Fruit. Public Fruit do the Thriller video.
Yeah, he did the Thriller. He did the OG commercial, the one that they're all in the spaceship. I've also Novo. I sent that one to you.
Ooh, I'm on the spaceship. Beskar's on the spaceship.
There you go. It's so interesting how the art adds so much value to the characters, right? And like, so how many of those you got in that scene? Because you've been sniping them recently, not a year ago, but like this month.
I wouldn't say I'm sniping them. I'm aping them.
You were aping them.
Big difference.
But yeah, basically, like you're not getting one below like 1.5 right now. Like I've tested everybody out, and I got 4 of the 7. So I never planned on buying them all or trying to collect them all. But if I have profits, I'll put offers up, and if people want to sell them, I'll get them. But maybe it will draw more interest, and another whale will come in and say, I don't want them to have them all. So I'd be fine with that too. It's been fun, and it's turned into like a metaphorical game of poker to me, because I'm like sitting at this table with all these other OGs who know what they got, and I'm throwing bag at them to see if they're going to blink. And sometimes they got something else they want, and then
So we call that provenance, right? We call that provenance.
Absolutely.
A lot of people like to talk about the concept, but this is it in action. A lot of people like to talk about metaverse characters being available on every platform, but I think we're the first metaverse tribe. We've documented our history, and actually, we have someone who's minted all of our moments on OpenSea, so that way it can sort of never be censored, and that our timestamps of when we entered GTA, when we entered VR chat, when these derivatives popped up, a lot of them have been minted within range, you know. But we're leaving behind a history, and then now it's like an artifact. You're going back to the poker scene, and now like we're all looking. I saw someone talking about the Tesla void today. You know, it's just so funny. The public fruit commercials. You know, people really cherish the art that was made around it. So it's interesting, like the art that's being made around it now, what that may be in a year or two, because this, you know, we're not going anywhere. We've proven that.
And it's very interesting to me that a lot of this art, like the art, like the first run before NFTs. I mean, there was an earlier run, like in 2020. There was an NFT hype cycle that was like art, like on you know, it was just art. It wasn't PFPs and stuff. But what I love about Void is none of the art is minted as like a piece or like, you know, one of 21 or one of one. So nobody owns like the poker scene, but you can own the characters within it, which is another layer to me that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, well, for me, I bought actually like I got one of Crypto Novo's, which that mattered to me when I went and got it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna snipe this one. And then from there, we used it in the Fiat Lux collab promotional video.
Awesome.
Then we used it in the Bored Ape Other Side promotional video. And now I just used it in the Other Side promotional video. So Holiday did a derivative of him walking like a badass. So now I've got about 4 original videos surrounding that character and kind of building up the digital identity. So I think that's the next Avatxrs filter I got to get done, is my glow tats with the spinner hat and the leather jacket, you know.
That sounds like a perfect cue for me to shill ourselves at Avatxrs.XYZ. And if you're in the Discord, it's in our Discord, in the Novoverse. It's also in the Discord we're all listening to right now. We just popped it up where it says members only AR filter requests. You can just get a ticket there, and we can just customize it. You know, we can make it cool. I mean, look at Beskar up there. I mean, his head's about steaming over there, and I don't know if he. I don't think it's 4:20 anytime soon in the Central Time Zone.
You might be wrong.
Look, I just retweeted. UMAC actually had a tweet from Decentraland with that famous poker picture in the background. So we have that there, so you guys can see that. There's also ones I'm going to retweet out there later. Thank you for providing content for me. Fire9, who had some tweets going out. 13, man. That alien ape or zombie has a sweet tweet, which I'm going to retweet later. I want to space him out. And it just says Insomnia, Twitter Spaces, DCL, and Discord stream. And it has a picture of all of those with a void in all of those. And that's just what it is. It's bridging all those mediums, all those gaps, for wherever you're at. You might be hanging out in the car listening on your phone because you're driving. You might be at your computer. You might have a whole house yourself you can plug into VR, and you might be in your own little lab doing a little bit of all of this. So this is pretty cool, and this is what we want. This is what we want out of our NFTs, is pushing the limits on all of these.
Yeah, it's more about actually utilizing them and using them rather than getting rid of them. Imagine, I think they call it utility.
Providing utility and being an active participant as well. And being the ones that are engaged, the ones that are making content, the ones that are reaching others, because it is going to take a wave of new people in this space as well to create maybe some monetization. And we saw that earlier with a lot of projects where it was derivatives underneath a common aspect, get people to know, to ape into projects, to snipe projects, to flip projects, to create derivatives under them, because that just creates more and more fun for everyone. I know that Crypto PGR had to bounce. I wanted to thank him. Make sure that you're following him. I'm gonna open up Beskar's thing here, where he has a rigging of his NFT, which this is old. This is old school. We pulled this rig in from the beginning, right? I mean,
No, I just downloaded this
rip
5
this thing
seconds
out.
ago from the Void website and threw it into Blender in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Exactly
So
what happened.
as soon as you buy on OpenSea, you can go to our website and you can download your master 3D files in multiple formats. That means that you can go and mint new derivatives, new angles, 3D print your action figure. You know, you can make, you know, bring it into different softwares and stuff like that. I mean, really, you know, you can animate them, you know, lots of stuff that you can do with them, and also come into our Discord and you'll learn how to use these softwares, which I think is a huge value add, is the fact that we pretty much have like a genius bar made up of people of different disciplines who will help you figure this stuff out. And so I think that adds a lot, you know, outside of the utility of being able to use your avatars, is the fact that you can learn a new skill.
Beskar, why don't you screen share within Discord as well, and then you can have it as well. You can be the multiverse madness.
Well, and I'm just messing around in here too, because I don't even I know enough to be dangerous, but that's kind of the cool thing about NFTs right now too, is if you want to learn a new skill, you want to learn how to 3D, you can do that. You can do it very, you know, pretty easily. All these, you know, I don't know much about Blender, but I know how to set up a scene just a little bit. And then once you got a void, I mean, shoot, I could put all my voids in here.
You can remove that jacket with a click of a button.
I could take that jacket off. I could also
change a color. You could
check
add a logo.
Because I'm kind of a cyborg nut. Because I got the cyborgs, but I got the balas too. So, yeah, this one. I was hoping I could. Let's see.
If you're following along, get the message out there. A lot of people are restreaming the same thing I am. You can go into my Twitter handle. You can go into Paris Shilton's Twitter handle. We already have some love for the mayor of Matic, who has already 5 retweets on something I just tweeted like 5 seconds ago. We have 7 viewers watching in Paris Shilton alone. We have 5 people watching on Twitter Spaces. What do we have here on you? On Reshim, half dozen here. Who else do we have paired in? Also, that is also paired into this. Hopefully, this doesn't disconnect everyone. Digital Asset is paired in with this. I'm a DGen. Crypto PJR. You can watch it live on cryptopjr.eth and at Maskey as well. You can get on all of those. We also have the wearable. It's not wearables for free. If you need a wearable, you can go into my Discord and go just my Twitter bio. I put a tweet out there for those wearables as well. If you need a wearable, just pretty much just need your ENS, and I'll get you a Crypto Nova wearable. And these Avatxrs filters that you're seeing, all of us pretty much sporting. So get in and get yourself a ticket punched right there, so we can start creating your own. You know, we pretty much take the files right here, so we know exactly what we're getting ourselves into before we get into it, so you guys can create your own content using your own digital identities.
That's right. They could do any kind of, whether you have a 2D PFP or a 3D one. But you know, these voids is looking good though, so you might want to get one of those, the Win Lambos, and yeah, get one of these filters so that way you can expand your brand. I mean, you can already see what Crypto Novo has done with his CryptoPunk and like turned it into entire recognizable brand. Now he's giving out free wearables of his CryptoPunk. So, Voids have the same derivative rights. You can really build a brand around your specific character and bring it into movies, lease it to a movie studio, lease it to a gaming studio. You don't even have to be the artist.
And it all starts with, what we think is simple because we've been using the Voids for a year, but it's almost like the Jelly Month Club, where it's the gift that keeps giving because, like you just get utility out of it. As long as you participate, it's there for you to participate. And the great thing is the educational. I want to say what's up to JRS1. Love you, my friend. Good to have you back on the live stream.
Yes.
Coming
live. What's up? What's up? My favorite viewer.
Hey guys, can you hear me? I can hear. Question, thought, concern, idea. Yes, that's why we're doing it in Discord. What's going on? Who's speaking? So
I've got 3 of the I Am Degen NFTs. I have a question that I don't know. First, I would love to remove a hat or something, or better said, I'd love to put in like a suit or something onto my I Am Degen NFT. Is that possible, or does that violate like the IP?
In terms of the IP, you own the traits that are in your token. However, and that's for commercial uses, so that'd be wherever you're monetizing. However, you do have also derivative rights. So if you're creating a trait that doesn't exist in the collection, then that's kind of like the way when people like flipped, a PFP the other direction. Or for example, we've seen Dr. Doge, he's went and changed the color of the skin. So there's like, tattooed blue ones, which doesn't exist. People have made custom clothes for it or like changed the colors of the clothes. So really, I think that it's about, you own the ones in your token and then you're allowed to create derivatives from the ones in your token. So as long as it's not stepping on someone else's rights, then you're in the good,
Okay.
Can I help just chime in on that one as well?
Yes, please do. Yes, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So just to let you know, so right now I'm live streaming from within Neos. And what you can do, so I love the Rose, a poet. I love all of it. I brand on it. But what I can do as well is within Neos, I can take this rose from my mouth and I can grab it and I can put it down. So what people don't is that the traits that you see, you need to pay attention. So right now I've taken the rose out of my mouth because I've programmed it within Neos. So now I don't have a rose in my mouth. I've put my rose down. And what people don't realize is that the traits within the Void collection can be taken off, can be lifted off. So what you really need to find is the expression, the default expression, the skin color, and the little ringlets or different aspects of that. Because if you say, well, I don't like that's on their face, well, then you can take it off within this experience and share it and be part of that. And so it makes it a bigger prospect to collect any void in that sense, and you can build around it.
Yeah, you can go to OpenSea and you can like remove through the filters, you can go ahead and remove the traits. So for example, like my specific PFP, I have spiral eyes, I have the beanie on, I've got the green skin. And so when I looked on OpenSea, I saw if I removed the blue lasers, and in fact, there is no spiral eyes with green skin with a beanie that has no laser eyes. So I'm not stepping on anyone's traits by turning it on or off. Basically, I can have both. And so that's kind of how I came up with this idea, which I gave over to this team, and then they built this for me.
Cool. Out of curiosity, I've got two bubblegum chewers, and they look very good in the got the name of the two that IMDgen provides. What happens? Well, I would love to turn off the bubblegum so that when I actually look at the webcam and see my facial, they can see my mouth moving. Is that
Right.
something that's easy to do?
Well, that's what you want to hit up these guys for. I mean, these guys are pretty much, if you put in that AR filter request, they're building these custom filters to be able to turn on and off. Like he just did. Crypto Novo can take off his sunglasses right there in the AR filter. He can switch to his full. Digital body instead of his real life body. So all of those ideas that you have, hit these guys up and they can pretty much do that. All you got to do is go into our Discord, do the AR filter request, which is, I'll go ahead and post it in the general chat here. And they can, whatever those ideas are, maybe you want the bubblegum to pop and explode, right? Whatever creative idea you may have, definitely hit these guys up, and they're super good at what they do. I mean, they've animated some amazing stuff. So yep, you're in the right place.
Feel free to scan the QR code on my chest. That's just another level of how things work. We had the AR. This is a Void honorary that had an AR code on his chest. We activated it. We have it go to our website. And also, I think I could drop the website somewhere right in there as well. We like the challenges. We like to, suit towards people's needs. It does take a little bit of time to get it to perfection, but that's what we try to achieve. And yeah, there's some buttons that you can click to get different options, going on it. For me, if I click my nose, I can take my glasses off. And this is, probably would be a template for, what the eyes would look like, if you need to change the eye color. So same thing, if you needed to talk using your Void and the bubble gum's in your mouth, well, we can pop that bubble gum for you.
I've got a question that intrigues me is it possible to have, let's just say, everyone here in the same scene, okay, talking to each other? Is it possible, or is the current software just one person in that scene moving around?
I guess it depends what platform you're talking on, because I think this is all interoperable in the sense that, like, we're able to be in Decentraland now. We're using these AR filters. All in Discord. We've used them on live streams together for recordings. We've done them live and recorded. So yeah, it's a whole range of what you can do with these. There's very few hurdles that we haven't been able to cross using, these filters.
Yeah, I think in the filters you can build in two characters too. If that's something that you happen to have two degens, you could probably build both. If you have two people in one camera, you could probably have it set up. So let's say you own two degens, you could build both masks in one filter, and that way when you're sitting with your best friend, then you can both have filters on or something like that. But again, that's up to these guys to do the custom work, and that's why we wanted to introduce this really cool partnership so people can kind of take these AR filters to the next level. Like you can see that Beskar's head is smoking. Like that's not necessarily part of the mutant ape filter, but that's what he wanted to add to it, and so that's why we wanted to introduce this like extra level. Some people don't want to do like tutorials and try to figure it out. They just want to use their digital identity everywhere, mobile phone, webcam, wherever they go. And so I think this is the best solution. We also have the best price for these, and so it's definitely worth it if you're going to build your brand around your token.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Always. Any questions? It's very easy to get a hold of any of us, and you can actually get that right there in the Discord. If you just scroll down a little bit, there's a members section, right underneath the general chat, the economics, the tweet invasion, art contest. and it just says AR to request. Any questions, just let us know.
Yeah, and like Digital Asset said, like we just wanted to make this as easy and as accessible as possible for voids. Like, we cut this down. We want to be able to just be a service for you guys, make more of these, stream more. We're doing this, and we love the streaming, of course, but even just making content, like having that thing on your Snapchat app, and if you're out and just being able to take a selfie wherever you are and be able to take like a void selfie basically anywhere using the Snap app, and then you just save the picture down to your camera roll, and then hey, that's yours. You can do whatever you want.
Or do a quick TikTok, because pretty much you can record to Snapchat, download to your camera roll, and upload it to any platform you want. So it could be just a quick 5-second clip, a 30-second clip. So you can use it as your identity on the go, and then doesn't matter whether you have Android or iOS. And then same when you get to your PC or Mac, you have the same functionality, the tap to turn on the lasers, or the tap to turn on your virtual body, or take off your glasses, or whatever it is that you dream up. It's consistent across all devices, which that's exactly the dream, right? With a digital identity, you want it to be universally consistent.
Hey, Novo, kick out my screen, and I don't know if I'm calling out anyone's void here, but like I'll just show you an example. Right here you got I'm a DJ number 5973 with the Joker skin. We already got these, like, so this is how we do this. We already got these twirly eyes, that Joker skin. We get that from we get that from the assets you share with us, and then you imagine just and you get the hat too. Imagine just throwing on like a suit and walking around. You could take pictures, Instagrams. You could do the TikToks. You could do the Instagram. you could do all the TikToks.
Take a look at my eyes. They're
But
constantly
you could be this void, like, and I'm just using this one for example, and create content with it. And all you gotta do is throw on a suit. Like, this is all be possible here, and it'd be awesome. That's honestly what we love to see. And we also have a channel in our Discord where you can share like the content you make and your favorite stuff, and tag it with our Novoverse as a Novoverse avatar filter. We retweet everything that comes in like that. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones.
Dude, look at these eyes, man. See?
The Joker bollocking.
Hold that there for a second. Hold on, I didn't pull that one up, Beskar. I was too busy.
Anytime I dig in, see, this is just my problem. Well,
that's
not really
why we degen. This is what
voids.
This is what degen.
You get in here and then you start finding Joker skin, hypnotic eyes, bollocking, and you're like, damn, such a fire void.
So I think that would be cool having a Bali there and like seeing how the mouth would move behind that. You could still get like mouth movement behind it. There's tons of possibilities. You could possibly click a button and then have that come up so it looks like a different. So you can have a mouth actually exposed on it.
I'm not going to say it right now.
I'm 6. Thanks for listening. Like always, man, you've been pretty solid. I hope you had a good rafting experience. I saw you floating down in an inner tube, man. That looked very enjoyable, relaxing. It was like 130 degrees here in my hometown at that time, so you were cooling me off with your photos. Thanks.
130. Where are you at? In Phoenix?
Nah, Chicago. I was just over exaggerating with the humidity. Digital Land Pop and Party, thanks for joining in there. Seeing some real cool wearables. Smeagol is just a roach on the ground. Man, I got some pretty good. These guys got some pretty good devs behind them. Leonardo's in there. Good seeing them again.
Into Central Land now.
I got Green 229 as a Mountain Dew jetpack. That's pretty cool.
That's the one that they did with FaZe Clan, I think.
FaZe Clan. Oh, the party weeks ago.
Those FaZe Clans.
Yeah,
Central Land. We're gonna just skip around. all the metaverse worlds, because that's what we do on the Novo show.
Check out the
Monster
tweets.
Monday.
Make sure you're retweeting that, and that's what we're trying to accomplish. That with this collaboration with the Voids is like getting participation, getting the name out there, having the creatives they create.
Yeah, I get it. But I didn't even know. I didn't also realize what time it was for what I was deciding what I was going to do. I
Game
was
time,
basically
6
20,
time.
I was
Do you
11,
know you're
like, that was
live?
the only thing I was open.
We might need to mute him.
That time was still said he was be coming this way too. So if he comes, I have to have him take me down the street. Easy, take me a safe way, take me around.
Side
Yes, he does.
conversation.
Still do something.
Sorry, I'm getting through my tweets right now. Thank you all for responding and playing.
And I missed the beginning. Where's Dr. Doge?
Oh, Dr. Doge is live streaming. Yeah, from VR, from Neos VR while playing Webiverse at the same time as Void in both.
Is he in Neos VR or in Webiverse?
He was in both at the same time. So on his desktop, he was doing Webiverse with an avatar, and then in VR, in his VR headset, he was in Neos VR as a different Void at the same time.
And he claimed a POAP during this process.
He claimed a POAP in VR, dude.
He claimed a POAP in VR. That's live action. That's what happens, live action.
Yo, Nova, you want to show off any more of that Void content? Give people an idea of all the things they can do?
Yes. Also, check out Creature 13. That's at Creature 13X. About 43 minutes ago, he had the cool tweet about spanning all different metaverses. So that's just that's what we're trying to accomplish, and we are. I'm gonna go into the Discord, and I'm gonna pull up another video that we can just start streaming right here in DCL.
Shout out Creature. We actually did a customization class of how to customize your Void on our 1-year anniversary, and he was able to throw his Creature graffiti logo onto his Void, and that's a good example of how you can actually like brand these and then have them run around metaverses and with your logo on it or someone else's logo if they paid you for it.
I just had it. I just pushed the wrong button. Let's see. I gotta go. Gonna pull up some content here for all of us. Go to the other side Voids MP4.
That's your Void that I got off of you.
Right there. As soon as I saw this, I was like, that was the first thing that you put off of it, right?
Yeah, that and the Fiat Lux collab, the promo. Yeah, I'm using my IP. You miss him?
When I first saw that, I had like rewind it twice. I'm like, because I didn't recognize the jacket in the back, and then I'm like, wait a second, and then I DM'd you like right after that, right?
Yeah.
I think I did. I'm like, wait a second, and you're like, yes, your guy's now famous. I'm like, oh man, you picked the right one for it,
Hell yeah. And actually, like, what's funny is if I'm totally honest with you, I didn't even know. Holiday just like kind of surprised me with it, and I was like, oh my god, because obviously Voids would be running one of the first collections I'd be running, in the other side, because we're ready. We have all formats. Whatever they throw at us, we're ready to integrate day one. So that's part of it.
All right, we're gonna play some live music here, some spotty Wi-Fi.
I don't care about your
It's tripping me out, man.
Pulling back now, I'm the one that jokes on. Down bad, feeling terrible. Go Quan, bottles of blue, candles are red, can't get you out of my head.
Out of my head.
You know what she said?
You know what I said? Care about you.
Now you want to talk about levels of inception. That almost erased the universe. The levels of inception on that one. Somehow it's TikTok and spotty and voids and trippy. I lost track.
It's all the things that we talked about in one video. Oh, actually, right there, just so I give you some context to that photo. So there's a record label called OXO Metaverse. They're a DAO record label. They mint their songs. And so that's each one of those are artists that are signed to their label. So Voids is a band that is formed. They basically bought 3 Voids. They have full commercial rights, and they made like a 9 Inch Nails music video, style song, industrial, rock and stuff. And each of their characters has a full personality, like a bio, their favorite music, etc. And so that music video has mints that are related to it, but also, they're kind of like a Gorillaz band where they can go on tour, etc. And they're using their 3D models. That is not by the I'm a DGen brand, but they're using their commercial rights. And so the Clonex there are their new signees, and the Bored Ape is called Medicine Man, and you can find all their records on YouTube as well. But so all those guys are on the same label, but it's because they're acquiring the commercial IP rights to be able to make music around it. So every single artist in the group, on the label, are different groups, different musicians, different music style. Like Medicine Man is more pop. I haven't seen what they're going to do with the Clonex, but it's a good example of how you can, monetize, your IP rights without having to worry about what the floor price is or whatever. You ROI on the business you build around it. And so the music video is just absolutely insane. I forgot how they rendered it, but it's just nuts. I think it's right below it or above it.
Sweet. Want to say hi to Freddie Montel, who's listening in, maybe from Seattle. I know he has a coffee shop out there. We're talking just about like digital identities, and right now we are in multiple digital identities in multiple platforms in the metaverse. One in Decentraland. We're running on Somnium Space. We got VR headsets going. We just talked about how Voids are in with the XO Metaverse DAO record company. Did I say that right? I think I did.
Yep, you did.
We've seen. You know what I haven't seen is, and I have a jetpack too, or a hoverboard rather.
That's both. Look both.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, Jadu, the CEO Assad just went and bought a Void today for their guest mode. So it'll be permanently diamond-handed as guest mode for their app. And so we were the first project in Jadu, and now they're collaborating with like Elton John and like a bunch of huge acts. I think who else? What's her name? Elon Musk's girl. I can't remember. But in any case,
Grimes.
Grimes, exactly. And so Jadu raised $45 million, 35 of it last month. And so this month, they're going to be dropping the public release of this app on both iOS and Android. And guess what? Voids are in it. We were actually in a TechCrunch article with them because we're one of the first collections in there to premiere once the app goes live. Not too shabby.
Yeah, and Assad. I mean, look, Assad's been such an amazing creator for such a long time, and like, that was when Assad got into space and was like putting together AR, which he was already world class at, and then connecting that to the blockchain and doing hoverboards too, which is like, talk about this. Where are you like planting your seed in the metaverse? Quite literally, like, hey, that's hoverboards, and it's going to be hard for any brand ever to unseat Jadu as the hoverboards. They're the hoverboards in the metaverse. That's as good as a Cadillac. right now as far as a brand goes, right? And it's all going to go in that direction, right? Who's going to be something like a hoverboard? We don't even know what it is yet. A jetpack and the meta. I mean, all these things are. I mean, being that early as a brand is such a huge head start.
So for people who are uninitiated, that basically you can buy that hoverboard on OpenSea from Jadu or the jetpack, and then our Void avatars with just a wallet connect, it checks that you have both, and you can automatically film augmented reality with your specific board and your specific Void, and do AR right out the box. Control your character, make them fly around, and all that stuff. And I mean, these guys are really working on next level interactions for AR that we're going to see now at the end of the month. So Jadu, Jadu, shout out to them for integrating Voids early last year before any other project. Must be something in the water.
And when Crypto Novo and I went to Red Rocks, it was our first time ever going to Red Rocks. And one of the first things we did when we climbed that hill all the way at the top of Red Rocks, if you know that, was launch our Meebit off of the top of Red Rocks on a Jadu jetpack.
Hell yeah!
All the way down to the stage and landed on the stage. It's
and 311 was playing on the stage.
That's right.
And I also Voids collaborated with Meebit DAO real early last year because we were one of the first projects that were really rigged and ready. In fact, we had our full rigs launched before they were fully rigged. A lot of people don't know that, and it was just really cool to be able to work with them. And you know, we love that community as well, and any 3D community who wants to co-create with us, like we do content with them, we collaborate, and it's just, you know, that's the way the metaverse should be. Web3 should be all of us together, you know, coexisting across metaverses and stuff like that. So I love seeing, you know, innovators coming in the space, pushing the boundaries of AR, VR, you know.
Right now on my shared screen on Discord, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I regenerated my screen in the Novoverse, and I blended in with someone else who regenerated, and they're like, I don't know, like a big pineapple. You see me? You see?
But is that noun glasses?
It's like Noun's glasses with a Crypto Novo head with my earrings. I see that.
And that's the pineapple noun.
Is that them? Is that pineapple tree noun?
Is it? Oh, is it our friends?
Now I have to.
No. They have the palm tree noun. They have the palm tree noun. That's a pineapple noun. Supposedly, it's a metaverse mix-up.
Fisher 8831 running around in Decentraland right now. First, we have Mr. Dingia's booth right here. So if you need some wearables, you can get it. Mr. Dingia's tracksuit. If not, there's his website if you need any building done, or to us. We also have other kiosks over here. If you need to.
Hey Novo, I think you're gonna want to kick that stream over to to Decentraland.
BCL. All right, I think I'm lagging here.
And also, what's tripping me out is Digital Acid with the spotty record, which is actually detecting his skin.
Well, now he's an alien punk.
Alien.
It's getting meta over here, and he's got all his voids. He hasn't sold. He's still got all the degens.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We all aped in together.
Oh,
it's awesome. Now alien punk. It's a rare alien punk now.
The only green alien.
Got a quick dox there. We good?
Happens to the best of us.
You know, we got the quest over there.
Well, here I'm going into Novo. I'm going into the Novoverse right now. So
I'm in DCL.
Why don't I stream DCL for a little bit?
Why you don't? My computer's like almost catching on fire here.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. It's doing more than I expected. I didn't think I would be able to screen share Faceless, thanks a lot for the tweets earlier this week. I appreciate that. Earlier today. JR Token still in the mix. Mayor, the tweet I just sent out about you getting some traction. Thank you for being you. And this is like other stuff we can possibly do in this space is get the. What do you got there?
We got augmented reality glasses.
Oh, and real.
Ooh, the future is here. You see,
And
we're not
real.
playing. We are thinking. Oh, damn, that is like Mecca Crypto Novo. That's sick.
That's
Damn.
right. Yeah, this is my Decentraland
FOMO
avatar.
Oh,
it's Mecca
shit.
Novo.
Mecca
That's right.
Novo. That's so sick. Oh shit. Damn it, I need that. Oh, that looks dope as hell.
Mecca
What?
Novo. So let's go ahead.
So the Novoverse is 2369, 2369. So you're blind doing it, Classic. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Is he running? Is he running?
No, he's putting his spotty. He's putting his spotty vinyl away.
It's crooked, but it's fine.
And so now Beskar is entering into DCL. We'll pull in Dr. Doge here on my screen so we can get multiverse going. We got JR Token running around as an alien.
And here we go. We're in the Novoverse. We'll do it. Well, we can do a zoom out first because if you haven't seen the Novoverse, this is the newest edition, which is our Decentraland headquarters. That's made by Mr. Dingia himself. It's a big old crypto punk coming at you.
Now that's meta.
Now you want to, yeah, that's we're putting the branding out, the brand out there. That's what they say. You don't want to miss the brand, and no one's missing the Novoverse brand. When you see
now that's using your commercial
IP,
IP, right? That's using your commercial
right there.
IP.
That's a giant commercial IP head up there. Now there's a few things you can do. You can reach a. Oh, we don't have the moon towers. Oh, you can reach the inside. Oh, hey, we got a bunch of people hanging out. In fact, there's the mashup right there.
Moon towers.
And so it's our good friend JR Token. What is up? Now he's got a office here in the Novoverse, but we've also got other folks who got their offices set up here. We got what is this? It's the Manila Bureau of Travel, I believe, right? And we got Racing Punks in here. Novo, you get Racing Punks on like once a month, twice, two times a month.
Yeah, we're gonna have more Racing Punks. They are gonna be having some news, some breaking news. They're a play to earn game where they are actually looking for more racing fans. As far as we can get like a DGen, I'm a DJ racing crew going.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Yes,
I think we should do that.
That'd be dope.
All right, I can do it. Maybe I'll get like an honorary, or we can get, I don't know, we'll find someone in on it. And the game's set up similar to like almost like a Z run, where you're not gonna actually drive the game. It's gonna be based on odds, computer algorithms, blah blah this, blah blah that. With that, they have upgrades like engines and nitrous and tires, so like you're gonna be able to upgrade and outfit your cars. Look at you guys having a dance off. In here, I actually have a little
alien.
Beskar, why don't you show the button? The button teleporter is behind the screen here.
All right, we'll take a first-person walk over there.
And you can go in and you can check out
DGen.
The Novo Studio up there. If you want to go to the Novo Head Studio up top, and look right there. That's the inside the Novo Head. And do you mind taking a picture of that? If you don't mind for me, Beskar, to get a screen. And yeah, there's people just throwing money at me. Hey, Token just popped in here. So like, yeah, we can come in here. we could do things in a studio. You can talk to people. You can have a DGen hour if you want to have a DGen hour in here.
Hell yeah.
And it's there again. It's just all what you want to make of this realm.
Amazing.
Tuna Boy, thank you.
Sometimes you just want to yeet. You just want to Leroy Jenkins out of there.
And then there's a little
Oh,
exit
dope!
button.
Someone just posted a screenshot in the I'm a DGen Discord of the Novaverse little stage there. Not the stage, the studio.
Yeah, so we got this is the live stream, which is now like a couple milliseconds behind. And
that's cool.
I don't think the wearables are rendering in, but this is the wearable gallery.
What do you mean they're not rendering? Let's see over here.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I got white screens on mine too. Maybe it's all this restreaming. I got one. I got the Crypto Novo head. I got the ear pods. The IRL or the URLs work. Just the images are loading up. But yeah, the racing punks have like racing simulators where you can race. There's pay to earn. You can upgrade your vehicles, and they seem like pretty organized. That's why they're attached. They have that space downstairs where you can customize your cars and upgrade your cars, so then you can race them later. That's what you want to do. I'm trying to get that Crypto Novo head anywhere I can. And getting those on different wearables, getting those on different NFTs is all part of the process.
Yeah, that was perfect. JR token just having a snack over here.
Okay.
In front of us. Yep, that's the Novoverse for you right there.
Little cockroach. We got an alien. We got a CryptoPunk.
Hey, Beskar, did you claim the NEAT already? I might have actually. It might be time sensitive. Is the NEAT there for you? It disappeared.
A pretty dope picture of you while you were away.
Thank you.
You're talking about claiming the NEAT?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's still there because I know that you put them up for a certain amount of time.
I claimed the POAP was the NEAT in Twitter.
No, the NEAT is
Discord.
In Decentraland.
Was that over
the triangle at the neck of Crypto Novo? Let's see if it's still there.
Yep, I always miss it.
Go to the neck of the regular Crypto Novo and face the Altai Gallery. You see it?
No. Still no. Remember this happened last time? I could, for whatever reason, couldn't claim.
Are you on? It's right above my head right now. Are you on the desk on the client or what? What do you want? Which one do you want?
No, I'm in the browser.
Browser. Oh, let me see your screen.
No NEAT for me. That's all right.
And the NEAT is another way that you can get a free NFT, just like a POAP. So there's a POAP and a NEAT that got claimed at the same time today. I'm going to go into my hiddens right now. And in the hiddens, it might be in there, might not. We'll find out. Oh, Monster Mondays. Yeah, it's in there. And I got the... And in the NEAT, it actually, I think it should have, if it's in there. Yeah, it has the coordinates where it was minted at. It has the creator by Mac. It has the date of Tuesday, the 9th of August in Decentraland and the year in there. And then it has the images also. It's the, hi, I'm here. And description of, let's see if they have it in there, what a NEAT is, for those of you who are wondering. A neat is new experience attendance token. A new experience attendance token. So you can collect it, claim it, trade it to prove that you are somewhere. Well, all my degens, we're going to wrap it up here in the next 5 minutes or so. So we can get on to some requests that I have as far as getting some wearables, getting some filters, which are going, and then also getting to the mountain of tweets and retweets that I'm going to start putting out here to continue progressing the space and, getting the void and the void name out there because
Let's go.
that's what I like to do, and that's what we need to do, and we can do that together with these AR filters, these Avatxrs filters that you can get in the Discords, multiple Discords, the Crypto Novo Discord. You can also get it in the DGen Discord as well. Just scrolling down if you're in listening right now in the Discord.
Well, I gotta say, I think we broke whatever you would call the metaverse tonight. We were in Decentraland, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Discord. Wait, 2 Discords.
YouTube.
At least two Discords.
YouTube, Neos VR.
Neos VR,
Webaverse.
In the VR client, right?
And also in Sonium Space.
Somnium Space. That's 9. We simulcast to 9 places tonight. I'd say that, I don't know, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that might be a simulcasting record when it comes to going into virtual worlds as well. But who knows? Who cares? It doesn't even matter.
We don't just talk about the metaverse, we live it.
Yeah, but the filters, right? I mean, this is what makes this happen right now. We can all come on here, we can hang out, we can create content as our digital identities, and we can hang out and have fun with our community. And it's going to go from chat to snap lenses to full VR motion tracked before you know it. You're gonna blink those twirly eyes, and we're gonna be in full mocap suits in our voids, and we'll get to hang out between now and there.
The best thing you can do to get yourself one of these, hop in there, punch yourself it either in the Discord you're listening into now, in the Crypto Novo Discord, Avatxrs.XYZ, right there. You can see it. You can get yourself in on it. And yeah, that's it. I just want to say, everyone who is listening on Spaces, thanks for tuning in. I mean, we have so many people listening in so many areas. I don't think we can go through it all because we just mentioned all that. But, they're all, it's also streaming on multiple people's Twitter handles as well. So, Digital Acid, maybe we start doing this more often. We saw the growth within that Discord. I mean, at one point, people were texting me that it says Discord was full. We had to actually open it up from 25 to 50 people.
We broke Discord.
Me, I couldn't get in.
We broke it.
Yeah, he couldn't get in.
The VIP is full. The inside is full. The line is packed around the block. The virtual event is sold out.
That means that we have something awesome, and it's because of the community. I mean, I have Dr. Doge right here. He's in VR, but then also in DCL as well. Like, it's crazy.
And in Discord.
That neat's going to be there. It's over my shoulder just for a little bit longer, so get in there. Beskar, love the filter, love what you're doing in the space. You're formatting what's happening. You got us into VR. You got these AR filters going. Make sure you're following Beskar X right there at Beskar X, like an AR filter X NFT right there. You got the I'm a DGen.
My guy.
Got the Discord in there. The Digital Acid. You'll be hearing more from him. Decentraland 2369. That's our main hub. But I'm just welcoming all my aliens, apes, and zombies. What are you, Amoebit? Oh, we're just going right through all the filters. All right. Filter barrage. If we're using your filter, we got it here. We'll use it. We'll use it proudly. And with that being
Damn.
said, stay positive and love life. Peace.
Peace.
Might take me 20 minutes
Invasion.
to exit out of all these things I'm in, but that's cool.
I'mADegen.com. Let's go.
Let's do it. Keep that one on, Bester. That's a sweet one. Any faces now?
This is Trippies.
Should brought that up for the Jadu. It's Essential Land. Thanks for partying. Peace. Turning off restream here. I'm gonna get you guys on one more for one final one.
Hey.
Whoa.
My man's tripping balls over there.
Huh? What?
Yo, you tripping on digital acid right now or what?
Oh, snap.